In today's video, this is a deer we tracked on the night of November 26th. This guy had called me that afternoon and said he had shot this deer that morning with his bow. He told me when he took the shot, it was from an extremely steep angle because of how high he was in his tree stand. He said he could tell he got a pass through. He said the deer ran off about 60 to 70 yards, just out of range to where he couldn't put another arrow in the deer. But he said the deer stood there for 30 to 45 minutes. He said he took some video on his phone of the deer standing there, which he sent to me. He also sent me a picture of his arrow, and based on what I saw on the fletchings and what I saw on the video, we could tell we were dealing with a gut shot situation. So he told me when he got down to check his arrow, he saw what was on it. He said he backed out and waited about 4 hours before he came back to track the deer. He said he tracked the deer about 150 to 200 yards to where the deer crossed a big creek. He had blood on the bank. He had blood on the bank on the other side, so he could tell the deer did come out of the creek. But he couldn't find anything past that, so he decided to back out and call a dog. So when we got there, it had been about 13 hours since the shot. And we picked up the trail, and this is what happened. Other side of the log. Check. Ooh. Search. Find him. Just give him a minute to mill around. He might kind of go in a different way, but he'll get it figured out. Find him, Fred. When we get to the spot where you didn't take another step, let me know, okay? I said when we get to the spot where you didn't take another step, let me know. Where's that creek crossing?
Right there.
That's where he crossed? Did he go down right here in this little slide?
Yep, right there where he's standing.
You got blood right here or on the other side?
I got blood on both sides. Yeah, the last blood was right in here. So.
This is just a little bit, because I've seen all the big stuff.
Yeah, just a little bit.
He's already down.
Right there where, you know, right up.
All right, so you only went about 40 more yards this way? And we got no idea of direction at this point. So now we play the trust my dog game. He might walk your U out that you walked, but we'll see. He might walk out the U that you walked. All right, I got blood right here. So come here and stay at this spot, and then I'll radio you if we find from here. It's decent. I mean, you can tell he laid down, so that's a good sign. Find him, Fred. Right here. He's bleeding in two spots too, so it's either coming out of that front, like you said, where it came out, or that's coming out of his mouth. I don't know which one. Here's more. Wait, never mind. Yep. Here's more.
Just kind of hang right there for a minute. Yeah, when he loses it, he'll come back. That last spot I had was like right in there. And they will go uphill all day long. Oh. Oh yeah. This ain't no hill, it's a mountain.
Shortly after finding the wound bed, Freddie took me on a right turn up the side of this very steep hill, or what seemed like the side of a mountain. He took us up to the top, worked the top, actually took me down the other side, back across the creek, then we came back across the creek again, back up the side of the hill. At that point, I realized he wasn't on the deer anymore, so I decided to take him back down and restart him at the wound bed.
Let's try and restart the wound bed. I've unclipped him because I can't run up and down this mountain like this. This is crazy.
You can see Freddie walk back over and stick his nose in the wound bed as we restarted. I'd cut the video camera off at this point because I wasn't sure what had happened, as Freddie seemed to lose the deer as we went up the hill. Well, a couple minutes later, he straight lined out and he stayed along the base of the hill. About another 75 to 80 yards, the deer was laying in a ditch. I didn't get my camera turned back on until I was coming up over the rise of the ditch.
Good boy. Yes, sir. Good boy. Oh, he's a good one too, brother. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy, Fred.